This is going to be a quick tutorial, and I'm hoping it's quick, about getting started with the reductive drapery study. So I'm using a picture just because I can't show you my point of view. So I think a picture is going to help you understand what is it I'm looking at. So first of all, when I'm looking at this, obviously through your sketches, you were already figuring out some compositions and what you were going to do, right? That's basically what your sketches were yesterday. Now, from here, I'm making a decision as to which is my best composition. Obviously, that's really centered, so I'm going to stay away from something like that. I'm thinking about the negative space. Also, just because my paper or my board is vertical right now does not mean I'm not going to consider a horizontal composition. So look for something that's interesting, and if I'm going to go over here with like a, that's not really all that good. If I'm going to come with something like this, that's a horizontal composition, obviously I will turn my board. Do not forget that, please. Okay, so from here, I'm going to start right up in here. You know what, I'm just going to start right in here. Now, I may find later that I don't like it, and then I can make some adjustments, but that'll be me. All right, so then from here, one of the things that you're doing is you're starting off identifying the large triangles. And when you're looking at drapery, you'll notice that everything basically builds from a triangle. Okay, so that's how you started off. Now, I have two erasers that I'm going to be using. Yes, you can actually use your kneaded eraser as well. I'm avoiding the joke there, but yeah, I'm going to start with these. Now, I like to start with the pink pearl eraser just because it eliminates a lot of the charcoal first. This one is going to do more like my gray area. So this kind of serves as my large blocking in area. So I'm going to come in here, and I'm really going to focus on shapes. So notice the shape that I have here, which, like I said, is a triangle. So I'm not drawing a line, I'm drawing a shape. Okay? That's what I'm really trying to focus on, is drawing a shape. Not a line, but a shape that's created through all these different values. Okay? Later on, I am going to be able to draw in some more values, but right now, it's all about shape. Have I said that enough? Well, hopefully I have. Okay? So it comes down in here, and you see how it starts off, coming in with basic shapes. And like I said, with drapery, the biggest thing is that it's going to be triangles. Okay? Find the highlights against a shadow and follow those down. Okay? Pay attention to proportion, pay attention to placement. I would much rather you extend beyond the edge of the border than try to squeeze it in. Okay? So once you've established quite a few of your basic shapes, again, triangles, key things, all right? Now you start going back into with some of the details. And now with these details, really what you're focusing on is going to be some sharp highlights against some dark shadows. So coming in here, I'm going to come into this, and now I'm actually drawing a little bit more of what looks like lines. Okay, but they're going to look like highlights because I've got shadows around them. Paying attention down in here. So again, I'm drawing with my eraser. Okay, pulling up in here. Now I've got this little highlight right around this area, so I'm going to pull that in. Later on, I am going to give you a different eraser so that you can get into a sharper edge. For right now, we're right in here. Okay, paying attention to this highlight in here. Okay, and if I make a mistake, which I will make mistakes, okay, you grab your paper towel that you were supposed to keep, and that's how you erase. Easy peasy, right? Even though I didn't really make a mistake in that area, at least not that I could tell right now. I just go ahead and show you that. So now I can come back in and draw that back in. We're trying to lay by the end of the class, or by the end of the 50-minute period, you should have a really nicely defined drapery study. Okay, not just basically everything blocked in, nothing really finished, but something to work from. Okay, and you notice this goes by really, really fast. Okay, so I've got a lot of work to do still, but you get the idea. All right, I will see you tomorrow.